People, there's a few things that I need to get off my chest. There's a few things that are on my mind that I'm not particularly happy with. Now, we all know the Battlefield 3 and Modern Warfare 3. We all know about this feud that the games have with each other. What game's better? Who gives a shit? What's gonna be better? Is Modern Warfare 3 gonna be better, or is Battlefield 3 gonna be better? No, honestly, who gives a shit? The winner out of the Battlefield and Modern Warfare 3, the debate that has been going on for a long time, is the community. The people who are gonna win out of this feud that these two games have with each other is the community. I can guarantee you. These two games are gonna try outbeat each other. They're gonna try make better games than each other. They're trying that hard, that extra step harder to be better, to make the better game. So that the only winner that really happened, the only people who really win out of this is us. We get a better quality game. We get a much more enjoyable game than we would have normally. Now, I'm very happy with this. I don't really care who wins. I don't really give a shit what game's better, what game's not. In my opinion, both games are just as good as each other. Both games have qualities that will be better than the other. I think my personal opinion is Call of Duty will outbeast Battlefield just like it has every other time, because Call of Duty is the greatest first-person shooter out right now. That is what I just said. Yes, you heard me correctly. Now, I don't play Call of Duty all the time. I play Call of Duty... Well, I've just started getting back into it. I stopped playing it for a long time, so if I had did this video probably last month, I probably would have said something different. Now, the reason why I play Call of Duty again is because I've missed that game that I enjoyed, that the game that I fell in love with, the game that ticks all the boxes, the game that does everything right. Now that is Call of Duty. Now, Battlefield, it is a good game. Bad Company 2, I enjoyed it, but I could never say that I would play that every single day. I could not. I have not touched Battlefield Bad Company 2 for 4 months. I platinumed the game. I'm a trophy whore. I platinumed it, and I fucked it off. Stopped playing it. Didn't play it again. And I don't plan on playing that game again. You know why? Because it didn't satisfy me. It didn't tick enough boxes for me. With Call of Duty, I could play that game. Look at Modern Warfare 2. Played that game 7 months straight. I got off a few times. Don't call me a nerd. I played that game. The only game I really played in that 7-month period was Call of Duty. I played a bit of MAG and some other games here and there, but really it was just Call of Duty. Because I did that, I fell in love with Call of Duty, and the people have such a high expectation of Call of Duty games now. And you see people complaining about this game, Call of Duty, all the time. People just saying, Call of Duty, it's not good anymore. It's Battlefield's better. When really we all know that Call of Duty will tick enough boxes. It will satisfy us. It will give us the enjoyment that we want. Every single time for the past 4 years, we have gotten a very high quality game. Call of Duty has beaten every single game for those past 4 years in the first-person shooter market, I must say. And the reason why this is because they have the formula. They have this formula that is so successful. The thing about Call of Duty is that you can play the game again and again and again. You can keep playing it. It just keeps sucking you in. It keeps telling you, come on, play me again. That's what Treyarch and Infinity Ward are telling you. Come play me again. Come on, please, play me again. And when you get off it, you kind of go, oh, I want to play Call of Duty again. And when you wake up in the morning, you say, oh, I feel like playing Call of Duty. You get addicted to the game because it's the game has that addicting aspect to it. Now look at this Rampage, and now beaten by a sniper. Now, honestly, who cares about Battlefield? Who cares about Modern Warfare 3? Who gives a shit? Both games will be great. I'm gonna get both, and I advise everyone get both. You are not a true gamer unless you play other games besides Call of Duty. If the only game you play is Call of Duty, you cannot even consider yourself a gamer. You might as well just call yourself a fanboy. That's all you are. Do you want to be known as a fanboy? Do you want to be known No one knows. No one will admit that they're a fanboy. Now, I am not a fanboy. Exactly. I just admitted that I'm not a fanboy. I will not admit that I'm a fanboy. But when you could probably say I am because of the way I'm praising Call of Duty. But I'm just telling you the facts. That Call of Duty is the powerhouse. It is the game to beat. And people think they can do it. A lot of gaming companies are trying to beat Call of Duty, when really they should just be focusing on their own game. Forget Call of Duty. Who gives a shit? Stop worrying about it. Focus on your game. Don't try to compare yourself to another game. Don't try to beat another game. Just make your game better. Don't try and copy what Call of Duty are doing. Just make it an original game that can cover these aspects. Can you play the game for a long period of time? Is it fast paced? No one likes a slow paced game. I can guarantee you do a survey on the first person shooter players, they will tell you they don't like playing a match for more than 20 minutes. Battlefield, what do you have to do? Sit there and play the same map for 25 minutes. Mag, sit there playing the same map for 30. What happened? Not as good as Call of Duty. Not many people. Bad Company 2 was successful, but was it as successful as Black Ops? Was it the best-selling game? No, it was not. Now, Call of Duty's fast-paced. There's lots of leveling. You can keep playing the game over and over. There's a lot of things, lots of customizationals. Just those little things that they add into the game. You know, theater mode. Lots of game modes. There's lots of maps. And that's what people want. And that's what I want. I want a game with lots of maps, lots of game modes, ability to play with friends, and all that. And that's what Call of Duty. That's what Call of Duty provides. And a Battlefield, if they can provide those basic, necessary things and top it off with their own touch, you know, they will be successful. I can guarantee you, Battlefield will be right up there in the sales. They won't beat Call of Duty this year. They're not ready. Call of Duty people are starting to realize that there are other games out there besides Call of Duty. People are starting to realize that there is more than one game in the world besides Call of Duty, and it's great. We will soon, in the next 2-3 years, have lots and lots of powerhouse games that everyone will play.